Hi everybody, it's Enrica and today is January 29th, 2012. It's Sunday evening and I just had a couple thoughts running through my head and wanted to make a quick video. It's not quite my 5 week point, so I haven't weighed myself lately. I've been trying really hard not to because I get in the horrible habit of weighing myself every day, sometimes twice a day, and it's just, it makes it even more difficult, especially with the past 2 weeks that I've had where I've lost half a pound total for 2 weeks. It can be discouraging, so I'm really trying to get away from that. So that's kind of one thing that I've set for myself a goal where I weigh myself only once a week. And so far, so good. I haven't weighed myself yet. I'm not going to do it until Tuesday morning because that's the day that I weigh in. My surgery was on a Tuesday. So I'm going to really try hard to stick to that. The other thing that I wanted to talk about is I've kind of gotten off track in some ways. I had been really good. They gave me a little diary log that I was supposed to fill out for to track all the liquids that I'm drinking, the food that I'm eating, and this is to go into my, I think, well into my 3 month point because I had my log. I was doing really well with my log. I kept up with it for the first 2 weeks. I mean, I wrote everything down. I even wrote times that I was taking my vitamins. And lately, I've just kind of lost track in the past 2 weeks. So I really need to get back on track with that. This past weekend, I went to go visit my dad. I drove out of town. It's about 4 hours away, and he had just gotten out of the hospital on Wednesday. He had surgery. It was really long, detailed surgery, but he's doing so great considering. I mean, his energy level, his mobility right now is just it's amazing. I mean, he's an inspiration. So it was kind of a last minute thing. I try to make myself as prepared as possible and take stuff that I would need, protein stuff for shakes. And um, I even took a little cooler with stuff that I could eat for meals, like little turkey patties and different things like that. And I didn't do too horribly. The only thing that I had that I should not have had, and I know I shouldn't have had it, um, we had a turkey on Saturday. And we had turkey and we had stuffing. So I wasn't going to do it. I was just going to take a tiny little slice of turkey, but I got about maybe a tablespoon of stuffing. And it might seem silly and it might seem like nothing. I mean, a tablespoon, what is that? How many calories is that? But it's still things that I know that I shouldn't be putting into my body right now. Carbs, breads, I know I need to stay away from. And I'm trying not to be disappointed, trying not to regret it because I really enjoyed it. But at the same time, uh, I hope I learn from it because I don't want to so quickly go back to this kind of, well, I can just have this every now and then. I mean, I know when you diet, you have to every now and then treat yourself to something that you're not allowed. But I really do need to work on the discipline. So I'm hoping in the long run that it didn't hurt me. I don't really know what else to say. In fact, I'm kind of at a loss right now as to how to deal with the other aspects of this weight loss. I mean, physically, I'm doing everything that I can. I'm not measuring everything, but I know I'm not eating very much. I'm eating about 2 ounces, and I do use a food scale when I'm cooking my food and preparing my food, and many times I really don't even finish the food that's on my plate. It's been few rare occasions where I've actually eaten all of a 2 ounce turkey patty or a quarter cup of whatever it is that I've served myself. So, um, in that respect, I'm not overeating. I'm not eating horrible things. I make sure everything is very low fat, reduced fat. My milk is fat free. I mean, very lean things. There's only so many things that I'm allowed to have this far out of surgery. So I think I'm doing okay as far as that, but I still don't feel like I'm doing the work that I should be doing as far as the emotional thing, how to deal with cravings, how to deal with the discipline and the mind control of, wanting something that I haven't had in so long. I mean, it really is something that I just feel, I don't know, like I want to work on it, but I feel in a way that I'm kind of neglecting that. So I don't really know actually what I need to do to work on it. I've heard a lot of people say that they need to kind of come to peace with a lot of their issues because those issues dealt with their eating habits and their lack of control or other things. And I wish I had the answer. I don't know. Maybe someone out there has already gone through this and has some tips as far as how they've dealt with it. I'm going to the gym. I have a great attitude about that. I really have not had any cravings for sweets whatsoever, and I wouldn't even put anything in my mouth that has sugar in it at this point, more than the 5 grams that I'm supposed to have, because I don't crave it whatsoever. It's just all of those other things that I wish I could have, just regular food. I see other people eating and I think, God, it would just be so nice to just get a regular healthy portion plate and just have just a little bit, but I know I need to get past that. So anyway, I do see my therapist on Tuesday, actually, my weigh-in day. So I'm really hoping that he can give me some really solid advice as to how to kind of tap into that stuff and just start dealing with those issues, because I feel like if I had control over that, it would make everything else so much easier in this journey. And I've really dedicated myself, my energy, my life to this. Um, I, I'm not trying to make it my only focus in life, but I made some hard choices when I went into this, and I knew it was going to be lifestyle changes, and I felt like I was kind of in the middle of some things, and I just had to put some things on the back burner. I was in the middle of a relationship, actually, and I had to, going into the surgery, he was awesome. He was supportive. He was the greatest guy. He is a great guy. But once I went through surgery, and maybe it was like a week or two into it, I just had to say, this isn't something that I can deal with right now. I don't have the energy for dealing with maintaining a relationship and dealing with work and having energy for the gym and dealing with everything that the surgery brings about. So I don't know. Maybe I made a mistake with that. I don't know. But I figure I spent years and years and years neglecting me and putting other people first and others' needs first, that I was making a really serious decision for myself, for my health and my well-being, and um, it deserved my complete attention and dedication. So the willingness is there, the want to work on me is there, and I know that it's not just issues with eating. I know it's going to help overall with a lot of things, but I I don't know. I never expected it to be easy. I just wish I could start to see some progress. That way it would be at least a little bit encouraging. But to everybody out there, I hope you guys are doing really great with your weight loss. One of my subscribers is having surgery coming up really soon, so I just wanted to say to Annette that I wish you luck, because I think you have surgery either tomorrow or Tuesday, and I'm super excited for you. So you all have a great evening and a great week.